like all that like fan fiction stuff, it's like I read Twilight and then I was like, it gave me a little.
Did you
but
read?
I need a little bit more.
Today, we talk about...
And you can find me at Nick Shut Up. There's like underscores spacing everything out on Instagram, Twitter. I don't think I have anything else.
MySpace?
I have an OnlyFans account, and that's exclusively for premium content.
I have a Tumblr that I deleted when they took porn off. Tumblr.
Can we talk about that? When I deleted my Tumblr.
Let's dig in. Tumblr was like...
Oh, actually, before you do, what's the fucking name?
Show.
Oh my God.
The
Thanks
show.
for making sure we plug our stuff.
Wow, thank you.
Requires some heavy editing.
Need to Belong NYC. So Need to Belong NYC. Instagram, Twitter, find us.
Which is every Sunday?
Monthly.
Monthly, okay.
Follow us for the next show
Details. Right.
We had a little bit of a quick venue change.
Yeah, I saw that.
Show, and so we're just.
But then it went off like
trying to solidify
awesome.
the next the date that we are going to be locked in at. So
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you what it is. I want you to follow, so you have to find out the correct information.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to come. I couldn't make it. I had something come up, but next
Can I
one.
ask you a question?
Fuck no.
gets up from the table.
I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Sure.
Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Do you work there?
Yeah.
So do you not work here?
Nope.
Wow.
What does that look like?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sitting in this penthouse.
So your commute is to Iowa.
It's not really a commute. So I work there 2 weeks a month, and I'm here 2 weeks a month, typically. So
How did you broker that deal?
Is to JFK and JFK to Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, I'm surprised more doctors don't do it. I mean, I kind of understand why they don't, because it's called locum tenens, or shortened to locum. So it's kind of like mercenary for hire type of situation.
Very good for a doctor explanation.
Yeah. So I have this agency that I go through, and the agency sets me up with different hospitals that are like, oh, we need someone because so-and-so is on pregnancy leave, or we have a new department, or so-and-so group left, so we need someone to fill this shit in.
It's so
like
funny that it's also like you and you just roll up like
Yeah.
sneakers on, like on the replacement.
It's like the best paid substitute teacher.
Oh, it pays.
We're gonna have a fun day in the OR today. Don't worry.
It pays fantastic.
Laughing gas turn.
That's
No,
amazing.
Yeah, and it's great because they literally pay me essentially double what I would be getting paid to work in New York City to work half the time, which is insane.
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I get to do this comedy thing, which is great, depending on the night, right?
Wow, sounds so sick.
But yeah, it's
I'm
just,
so sick. I need a doctor.
listen, I want to work in the city. It's just no one's hiring in the city. Because think about it, supply and demand, everyone wants to be in the city.
Right.
No one wants to be in Iowa.
But if you get sick in the city, you die. That's the deal. In Iowa, there's like work to do.
Yeah, I needed to use that one.
Can you give me a terminal diagnosis? That sound effect?
Maybe, we'll see. We might have to expose a couple different things. Like, oh, hey, yeah.
I love a good experience.
I'm just looking for excuses to use these. Like, damn, son, where'd you find this?
OG move.
Oh,
Wow.
I've never ever received it from.
Are you taking off the phone call?
No.
You're getting a spam phone call from
Dad.
Denmark.
You can plug them into the podcast through Bluetooth. We can call them in.
Delaware?
I thought it'd be.
You don't know anyone from Dagsboro, Delaware?
No, I'll answer.
No,
I won't.
don't answer.
I'm
Go to
kidding. I'm
voicemail.
kidding.
That'd be very.
Yeah,
fun.
sorry, I cut you off. You wanted to ask me about, not Iowa, what were you talking about? Oh, Tumblr porn, I guess?
Oh yeah, everyone wanted to hear about Tumblr porn. No, it's just they had it and then they were like, hey, we're not doing that anymore.
And
I think there was like a wholehearted reason. Like,
Well, I think with all things like that, like somebody's just like, well, like, what is child porn cool too?
Yeah,
They're like, fuck, we gotta shut it all down. Like,
something like that.
Hey.
And I was just getting my hair done, and I'm literally like talking to my hairdresser, and she's like, "Yeah,
you're like, I can't wait to go home and watch porn on Tumblr.
And she's like, "Yeah, I used to fuck with Tumblr," and I was like, "So did I." And then she's like, "Yeah, I got off recently," and I was like, "Oh, so did I."
And then you both just finished your hair in silence.
And then we were both like, they could have just left it. They could have left the good stuff.
How long ago was this?
I haven't
It was like a couple.
this year.
Yeah,
it was
Really?
this year.
very.
I've never fucked with
Oh,
Tumblr,
you
so I
guys
don't know.
know too.
No, I know.
it was
Are you
new.
kidding? Dude, it was
Yeah.
all over.
It was
like
news on
Big deal.
it was.
Yeah, on Twitter, I knew porn was on Twitter and porn stars and shit.
Oh
but-
yeah, Twitter
There was
Twitter is
definitely
like no rules.
Yeah, Twitter's the Wild West. Tumblr was more like if you wanted to curate vintage
Porn.
hentai, then you
okay.
could. Not that I would be into that. That's weird and bad, and I don't care about it. And it's dumb. But
You hear that, Nick's mom?
do your parents?
Exposed.
I don't know if my parents watch my stuff. I don't know.
My
I've never
parents
asked.
like
Hentai?
my parents like
Oh, they love it. It's like my little senpai. Get in here.
Dude, of all places to curate any kind of porn, Tumblr? I don't know.
no, it's a weird. It found just this weird home.
More like
there.
Tumblr, am I right?
It's one of my favorites.
But do
No,
you-
I think it just found a community there that people
Yeah.
were like, hey, we all like to get emotional, but we all like to jack off.
we all love the bus.
I feel like it legitimately started with
Fan fiction.
because I was on Tumblr like back in like when it was like where is like the next social media thing, and it was like
Right.
is it
Yeah.
Google, what was it?
It was
Like,
Google Plus.
Google
Yeah.
Plus, like Twitter, Facebook, all this stuff, and I feel like there was a lot of teen girls that like were and some guys, but a lot of teen girls that were like very into the Notebook and like were posting gifs of like people making
Yeah,
out,
I can
and
see
that
that.
just like escalated to like hotter scenes from movies.
Like
and it was
massage,
just like
a lot of massage.
If I put
I don't
like a
know.
sepia filter on porn, is it just
Yeah, no.
You go into like a bar bathroom, like a fancy bar, and there's always like vintage porn on the walls. So I'm like, this is still porn.
It's
You
like
know
you
what I mean, right?
want me to not
Also,
jerk off?
Tumblr had like all that like fan fiction stuff. It's like I read Twilight, and then I was like, it gave me a little.
Did you
but
read-
I need a little bit more.
Yo, not a bit. The largest piece of English language literature ever to exist is a Super Smash Brothers fan fiction.
What?
Existed on DeviantArt by this like kid from Brazil that was trying to learn English.
Who was fucking?
Huh? No, nobody was fucking. First off,
I thought that.
it was like
How
just
could
in
you
a,
have the longest piece of written word in English and
and
nobody
Mario
gets
and
fucked?
Daisy never.
yeah. There's like a
ever.
couple points where Mario was like, "Oh, my
Talk
dick's
about
out."
edging. I'm 800,000 words in, and still they're just smelling each other's hair.
Here comes Master Hand.
Oh my god!
Dude, I will never be able to play Super Smash Bros. The same again.
I doubt it. I love that.
Smash right in the top. Like how this is a
This kid went out of his
huge
way.
swing and a miss.
There's like twice as long of a thing of him being like, "Fuck, another sex scene."
Yeah.
Pull it out. God.
Dude, I gotta say though, like it's maybe I'm biased, I don't know, but like I can't watch anything with my parents because there's always something that's sexual, even if it's just like a kissing scene. I gotta fast forward through that shit.
Or it's like the second your parents walk into the room, it's like heavy,
Yeah.
hardcore anal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I swear to God, this is a movie. What?
They were just, it was chill a minute ago. They were just like pussy. Like,
Y'all ever been-
No, it's like, I swear to God, this is a movie about like the Revolutionary War, but they have to throw this anal scene in right now, and you just walked in for this one part. It's not even gonna come up again in the movie.
See, my mom will watch like anything. Like she watched fucking The Wolf of Wall Street before I did. She was like, "You got to watch it. It's really good." And I watched it and I was like, "Mom."
Freaky. Okay.
Well, it's just like I have to imagine there are literally millions of families that spent the last 8 years watching Game of Thrones together.
100%.
Like that is
Interest you in a
no
candy
wonder
cigarette?
Every time I go to a porn
yeah,
site, half
when
of the
it's
stuff on the
absolutely
homepage is just like.
Especially after all this sex talk, I need it. You know?
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna forcefully shift us from porn because my mom might listen to this. I don't know.
Okay.
Do your parents listen to your stuff? Do you-
Only when this,
Watch porn. Why he should not know the answer.
only when topics like this come up, I feel like their ears perk up. They're like, let's check in and see what he's up to. You know.
My
like-
parents like could not be more supportive of my comedy.
Oh, really?
My
I know,
mom-
me too.
Oh
It's
my God,
really
it's the
just-
cutest
it's
thing. I
the-
love it.
It's the biggest burden.
She like,
Like, can't you just like hate me and tell me to get a real job? Parents.
When we started Need to Belong and we had like no followers on the Twitter,
yeah.
my mom was like, "Can I follow?" And I was like, "Absolutely not." I'm not gonna have it be
Wow.
us three and then my mom.
She's like,
So instead, she just got literally like
she followed-
12 of her cousins and
Oh, wow.
brothers, like 20 people
Yeah.
with the last name Valentine all
Yeah.
followed. Now
"Yo,
it's
hell
like,
yeah.
Another
Oh my God.
Canadian family
Dude,
reunion.
Yeah.
See, my family's also like wild supportive, which makes like my hopeful future life movie just not interesting. It's like,
I don't know. I beg to differ, but maybe I'm just the grass is always greener type because I'm like, man, I wish they were into this shit, but they're not. You know?
Your family not supportive, or they're just not into it?
They're just not. Well, A, they're not into it. B, they're supportive, but they're like,
But you're like already a doctor.
yeah.
They're not like
Their deal's
this
probably-
better
yeah.
fucking
But like,
work
I'll give you an example though.
Supposed to eat the cigarette.
Well, you can do whatever you want with it. I just like to pretend like I'm smoking on
Okay,
camera.
well,
you know?
I ate
This is
it
one of the first things I
immediately.
ever smoked, and I ended up smoking cigarettes for 7 years.
Well, I just figured you guys were kind enough to bring me the little pipe, so
oh
I
yeah,
figured, you know.
I got your favorite host a corncob pipe as a gift. Down south, you don't come to somebody's house without a gift, and that gift better be your bussy. All right,
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
From Texas.
I'm originally from New Mexico.
Got it.
And then I moved into Texas, and it's like the only thing I talk about.
Interesting.
It
All right.
is.
And you're Canadian, it sounds like?
Yeah, I was born in Toronto,
Okay.
and then moved to Belgium for like a hot.
Oh, shit.
Wow, I was
Wow.
conceived in Belgium.
Really? That means nothing.
Who told you? Also, how do you know that?
Because my parents were
My
living in
parents-
Belgium at 9 months
My
before I was
parents
born.
know the building that my little brother was conceived in. It's the like big Italian mansion at the end of.
It's Cipriani's on Broad.
Yeah. The bathroom.
It's the bathroom of Cipriani's.
In one of like the Ocean's movies, at the end when the villain's like, "How did you know it was me?" and they're like, "I don't remember this plot point."
Yeah.
But then they're like in this like Italian mansion like hotel thing, and my dad is like, "Trevor was conceived there," and I was like, okay.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I need
Like,
you to
damn,
know.
You told us where he was conceived and named him Trevor.
I need you to know that I'm like imagining Dracula's mansion. Like I don't know the building
Dark,
you're talking
gloomy,
about.
always raining, cobwebs.
Very
Yeah, that's
hot.
what I was picturing too.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, Half Transylvanian.
Yeah,
So
right. Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
But you're from Iowa, right?
No.
Oh, well then what?
First time I went to Iowa was for work. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from upstate New York.
Oh, me too.
Oh, that's right, because you worked at Death Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where,
I'm from Troy, but I
shit.
moved to Niskayuna, and then now I live here.
Dude, my
so.
brother was born at like Niskayuna Hospital.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
relatable
grew up in
content.
Saratoga.